I really want to start making money. Like at the young age, I want to start making money. Like, I don't want to make money when I'm 18. I want to make money right now.
The rise of celebrity culture and social media has made a generation of teenagers hungry for fame and fortune.
What's up everyone, it's your girl Tanisha and I'm back once again guys with another video.
Most parents will try to shield their children from this modern fixation. But what happens when it's the parent that is obsessed with becoming rich and famous at any price?
This is a message for you, Donald Trump. I would like you to help me in my crowdfunding page on getting my butt implants.
I am going to spend the weekend with a family. I suppose the most interesting, kind of controversial family member is Mum, a lady called Carla, and she has been labelled by the tabloids Britain's most hated woman.
Veteran glamour model Carla Bellucci has become one of Britain's most controversial media figures by selling stories to the tabloids designed to horrify the public. Outrage hit boiling point when she claimed to have conned the NHS into giving her free cosmetic surgery.
You have got 3 kids?
Yeah.
So what sort of lesson are you teaching them? Hey, guys, it's fine to go out and cheat the system. And what's more, I'm going to go on telly and I'm going to be happy about it and have no remorse.
Having become public enemy #1, Carla didn't hesitate to cash in, even resorting to selling stories about her daughter, Tanisha.
It sounds to me like she revels in the attention, even if it's negative. I've been in the tabloids and they print things that are complete fantasy, like totally fabricated. But by her running to these tabloids, she is perpetuating this world that I think can be really damaging.
Carla lives in Hertfordshire with her partner and 2 of her children from a previous marriage. I want to try and understand what drives her obsession with tabloid attention and find out what the cost of selling out is for both her and her family.
So nice, I'm Stacey. How are you, Carla?
I'm Tanisha.
Want to come through? This is Jaden.
Hello, sweetheart. How are you, Jaden? All right?
Hi, I'm
mate.
Giovanni.
I'm Stacey. How'd
Nice
you
to
do?
meet you.
Likewise,
You
nice
alright?
to meet you. How are you feeling?
All good, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
Jaden is 14 and Tanisha is 16.
You're so beautiful.
Thank you.
Such a pretty
Isn't
little
she?
thing. My God.
Yeah, she looks like me, doesn't she?
Exactly like you, Giovanni.
Carla and Giovanni are expecting their first child together.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
So exciting. How long have you got?
End of September.
Oh,
It's just it's a small belly, though.
tiny.
Yeah.
Is it?
I know when I have a baby, it's going to go absolutely everywhere. I just know it. I know
No,
it
you're
will.
tiny. I don't think it will.
So talk me through the plans, sort of broadly, for this weekend.
Today was just literally preparing for this event tomorrow for the gender reveal.
So you're having a party tomorrow?
Party tomorrow, and it's my 40th. Say it really quick. My
Is
40th.
it your 40th tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah. So it's like 40th and then joint gender reveal.
Okay.
Like we don't know what we're having. So we've got it in an envelope upstairs and we're going to reveal it. So yeah, it's going to be a nice event.
Great.
Do you want me to show you around? Yeah.
that right?
Yeah. So this is where you will be staying.
Brilliant.
So yeah, this is where the baby's going to go eventually. So
Oh,
yeah,
well, I
just-
feel very honoured.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you,
And do you want
Carla.
me to show you the rest of the
Yeah, I'd
house?
love to, yeah.
This is Tanisha's room.
Uh-huh.
She's really cleared up.
How old is she? 16?
16.
My room didn't look like this when I was 16.
No, I know. And so this is my bedroom,
Oh,
and G's, obviously.
lovely. Look at you here.
Carla first met photographer Giovanni 15 years ago while working on a glamour shoot.
How long you been together?
We've only been living here together like 2 years in November, but we knew each other a long time before, but we were more like friendship, and then it just sort of grew.
The negative attention caused by Carla's presence in the tabloids has meant the family have had to move house for security reasons.
So as it stands now, Carla, how do you think outsiders perceive you?
As a monster.
That harsh?
Yeah. As a bad mum, just a total monster.
How does that make you feel?
It's horrible seeing her get so much hate, because I'm thinking to myself, like, what if that was your mum? Like, you wouldn't like it. We're really protective of our mum.
To be honest, at the end of the day, she's human, like everyone else. It's annoying because obviously she's not. It's headlines.
She's not a monster. She's our mum.
What kinds of things have they been saying?
Oh, God, I wish that your unborn child dies. Oh, no, not actually, just your unborn child, all of your children.
She's not a monster. You know, she's a good mom, and obviously she's not perfect, but she tries.
I respect her honesty. I respect how candid she is about trying to manipulate an industry that always ends up manipulating you. I suppose what's going to make this weekend interesting is Carla and I are coming from totally opposite ends of the spectrum. Carla's desperate to court the tabloids. I'm desperately trying to swerve them, and I actually can't think of anything worse.
Just tell me when you're going to start shooting.
Okay, pose 1, 2, 3, yeah.
Selling tabloid stories isn't Carla's only income. Although just over 6 months pregnant, she still finds an audience for her glamour modelling.
I think my bum looks better this way. Gee, what way?
Yeah, like that's fine. Yeah, hold it.
In terms of, like, you know, your bump, do you try and hide it?
No, not now. I just embrace it.
So do some men really like your bump?
Yeah. I thought I was going to lose it, like all my subscribers, but clearly not. But I don't post anything X-rated or anything like that. I just think I should put this on and then pull it down.
With help from Giovanni, Carla runs a subscription-only website with the platform known as OnlyFans.
How do you decide what the content is going to look like?
Every week, either Carla or myself, we shop for, you know, whatever comes to our heads I want to shoot or...
So you're very involved.
Yes.
I don't always like your ideas.
But yeah, she doesn't, but when I say, okay, put it on...
differences.
Subscribers pay £12 a month for access to exclusive pictures and videos. With just a couple of hundred fans on board and some tipping for requested poses, Carla pulls in around £40,000 a year.
Okay, you bum out a little bit more.
Shall I do one from behind?
So the OnlyFans love the arse shots.
Yeah, and then OnlyFans, I try to post every couple of days, don't I?
Yeah.
I just go straight to the money part. I just look, yeah, how much money have I made? Who's subscribed? Don't I? I just look. Say, oh, a day we gained 10 new subscribers. A day we gained 20. That's all I do. Don't know what they do with the pictures.
I think they're probably masturbating.
You like that one?
Yeah, I like that one.
This is such a treat. My nails are so revolting, I cannot begin to tell you.
In preparation for tomorrow's celebrations, Carla has booked a home manicure for all us girls.
What colour are you having?
I think I'm going to get white on my toes, to be honest.
I'm hoping to find out how much of Carla's influence has rubbed off on Tanisha.
Would you say you're more pals than sort of a mother-daughter situation?
My mum's like my best friend, like literally.
What do you want to do for a living? What do you fancy?
I'd love to like do Love Island, but I've always loved the show. It's just like, you know, everyone has a dream. That's my dream, that's where I want to be.
Is it true that when you were 14, your Christmas list, you asked for Botox?
When I'm older, I'd like to get a hip filler. And like,
what?
Hip filler.
Hip?
Filler.
Hip filler?
No, because I saw this girl on TikTok, she got it done and I just think she looks so good.
What else do you fancy?
A boob job, like I feel like that's like 100%.
That's definitely happening.
Yeah.
What, bigger?
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I feel quite insecure about my boobs. I don't know, I just feel like they're so small.
I'm not a parent, but is there an argument to be had that actually as your daughter's mother, it's your responsibility to make sure that Tanisha knows looks aren't the centre of her world, her universe.
I always actually tell you, don't I? Personality is key. I do always make you aware.
You do?
Tanisha recently finished her GCSEs, having spent the last 2 years being homeschooled.
2019, I was jumped by like a couple of girls.
At school?
Yeah, at school in a classroom. And then you decided to take me out of school, didn't you?
I got a phone call as they were jumping her. It was pretty traumatic.
Why did they jump you? Oh, no, don't, no,
Sorry.
don't worry. No, listen, we can talk about it later. Should we talk about it later?
We always think we've dealt with it, don't we? And then it comes back. Like, I just don't think it's something that ever goes.
I'm fine.
Why do you think the other girls gave you hassle? Do you think it was anything to do with your mum?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't
honestly,
know.
I just
I
don't
want
know.
to sit there and
Like, I don't know. I literally don't know. I mean, when she started doing all the newspapers, all my friends would be like, well, they're not my friends anymore, but they would be like, oh, what are you doing? Like calling me names, turning on me, just stuff like that. And obviously, I felt like that was really hard for me.
Do you feel guilty when you hear that your girls had a hard time because of your persona?
Yes, but I don't think it's...
No, but it's not, I don't think it's your fault.
Tanisha breaks my heart because she has so much to offer but just doesn't sort of see that at all and is desperate to sort of tweak herself and become a carbon copy of all the women that she holds in sort of high regard. It's so nice out now, isn't it? It was too hot earlier. Bon appetit.
Yeah, enjoy.
We're at the end of day one. Really interesting conversations. With Carla, there is so much to unpack. I feel like there's so much going on.
Oh, this can go recycle, Jane.
I think it'd be useful to have a conversation with Carla away from the children. I don't want to behave like the tabloids, but I want to give her the opportunity to tell us why she chooses to live this life. Because lots of people like fundamentally disagree with her and everything she stands for and everything she represents. Night, gang. See you. Night. Ciao.
I'm sleeping over with veteran glamour model Carla Bellucci, a self-styled villain of the tabloids.
Oh, this is so cute.
What I took from yesterday overall is I believe that she adores the kids.
Yes.
But I also believe that she has to take responsibility in terms of Tanisha certainly being dragged into the noise.
Okay.
The family are celebrating a milestone day.
Happy birthday, dear Carla. Happy birthday to you. Cheers to Carla.
Here you go, happy birthday.
Thank you.
That is so
I love it.
nice.
Wow.
Oh, that is exactly what I wanted.
Gosh.
I don't love myself, I just like the picture.
This morning she said, oh, you know, we need a picture for the OnlyFans.
Oh, what? So this was happening this morning?
Yeah, let's take pictures.
When I was having a shower?
Yeah.
I did not look like this morning. Jaden, how do you feel about this image?
Well, it's money.
How do you feel about that image?
I love it.
I remember looking at page 3 when I was 12, 13, and me saying to my dad sitting with his cup of tea, and he'd just sit there with it open. I'd be like, oh! He'd be like, look at her, she's a fitty. And it was normal in our house growing up. And I always said, I want to do that.
When you're older, do you think you'll have an OnlyFans account?
Yeah, I'd like to. I mean, like, I've seen the money come in for you.
I've seen that on your Instagram, you've turned the comments off.
Yes.
What kinds of things were they saying?
Anything, your toe, your foot, your hand, your skin is horrific. That's what I get. Your skin is I've never seen skin so bad.
When you're constantly consuming vile messages about yourself, That is disheartening.
Yeah, more, it's always like, go kill yourself.
Yeah.
That's their favourite thing to say to me. You should really kill yourself.
Before guests start arriving for Carla's joint birthday and baby gender reveal bash, I want to look deeper into some of the headlines that have directed so much hate towards her.
Mum wants you to finance her bum op. Britain's most hated woman, Scrounger Carla.
That annoys me, Scrounger.
Did you want a bum operation?
No.
So this isn't true?
No.
It was the story about Carla conning the NHS for a free nose job that caused most uproar, leading to an appearance on daytime TV. In this tense interview clip, the hosts dispute Carla's claim her nose op was simply cosmetic.
No cosmetic work was carried out. All of the appropriate diagnostic tests were completed prior to this operation to ensure her eligibility for the procedure. So, are you making this up for some reason?
I haven't got a lie. I mean, you've seen the pictures. My nose was off. I had a bump. My nose is now shorter. Obviously, they need to cover themselves. But then couldn't they give you that proof? You know, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to come on.
They say it was an injury. Was it an injury?
No, it was not an injury, 120%.
Let's talk about the nose job. Did you lie about suffering from depression to get it free on the NHS?
No, that wasn't a lie. So, I said when I was going to do this interview, I was going to be really honest. And I haven't been honest about it. And I don't want any sympathy votes or anything like that. But when that come out, the hospital actually said it was due to an injury. They clarified that. And it was. I took a blow to the face from a previous relationship.
So you're sort of in this really toxic relationship, he wallops you, your nose is all over your face, and that's why the hospital agreed?
Yeah.
How did it transpire that actually it ends up, I'm trying to manipulate the NHS, I've got this really outrageous story?
I think when I started working with this publicist and I got the deal with the papers for it, and I was like I was just like a robot. I was just doing what I was told.
So the publicist approaches you,
Yeah.
you know, do you want to work together?
Yeah.
And then she advises you to go on a daytime programme
Yeah.
and falsely claim that you manipulated the NHS. You're not daft. Weren't alarm bells ringing thinking, I can't imagine this is going to be useful?
Yeah, it was, and I thought it was going to be controversial, obviously, but I honest to God, I didn't think it was going to be what it become.
Well, it sounds like you colluded, you and your publicist. I've got this idea. Tell me more. How much money can we make? Brilliant, let's go.
Yeah.
How much did you get for the initial story about the nose?
It was only about £750.
Stop it.
Grand, it wasn't that much.
So less
Yeah,
than a
and it
grand
was, yeah.
to turn your life upside down
Yeah.
and ruin your life.
Yep.
Was it broken?
Yeah, it was off-centre really bad. Well, I took the blow, yeah.
Some people will watch this and say, she's lying. I think that's a slippery slope, because when a woman is saying, I was in an abusive relationship, we as women have to listen.
My close people, they know I'm not lying. They knew the truth. So that's what matters to me.
Carla is really intriguing. Sometimes she'll say, Stacey, I'm misunderstood. But on the flip side, she knowingly sells stories that aren't true. Even before, you know, when I worked in Luton Airport, I don't think I'd fancy that. And Carla's like that. Come to me, come to me. This is for the selfie wall.
Where should I put them?
It's the guard dog.
My mum's come in.
What's your relationship like?
We're not that close. I think what it is, she doesn't support what I do. So it's put a bit of a wedge in between us. She'll say, how's work? Naturally. And I'll say, blah, 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 blah. And she'll go, what are you doing that for? So it's a bit of a strained relationship.
One person missing from the big day is Carla's eldest son, who she claims stopped speaking to her since her appearance on TV.
Would you like your boy to be here, your eldest?
Yeah, in a perfect world, yeah, 100%, of course. I'd like him to know what he's gonna like, another brother or sister.
Which breaks your heart?
Yeah, oh God, yeah. I don't get anything from him, not even a happy birthday, nothing.
Hello, come in.
Glamour.
How are you? Hello, how are you? Really nice to meet you. How are you? The guests are a mix of Carla and Giovanni's friends and family.
Cheers, daughter. Oh, lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too.
I want to find out how they feel about Carla's career choice.
Catch your plan, Vic.
But first, me and Carla's mate Vicky have been asked to reveal the gender of the baby.
So Carla comes up to us in the garden and says, Stacey, Vicky, this is a very serious operation that only you two can handle. Nobody knows except me and Vic.
Only us two.
Exactly right. 1, 2, 3, reveal.
Yeah.
All right.
Waiting for this moment.
This is a big responsibility.
Don't mess it up then, please.
Don't bolt it up.
Come in, come on inside, come on.
I feel like I could be sick.
I know.
Are we gonna do a countdown, yeah?
1, 2, 3. I'm at Carla Bellucci's 40th birthday bash and have been asked to make an important announcement.
Are we gonna do a countdown?
The gender of Carla's baby will be revealed by the colour of the smoke flare and confetti gun. 1, 2, 3, go! Carla, how are you feeling?
I'm just so happy.
I'm a little girl. Little girl.
Like, I don't know, I feel like a big weight now is off. It's like, I can breathe.
So, a personal admission, you're used to being hated, and
Yeah.
today you feel really loved.
Yeah. But I always do in my circle, like with my little rocks and my little army, I can just go to them about anything.
I'm interested to know how Carla's loyal army feel about her tabloid antics.
How long have you been friends with Carla?
I met Carla 7 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She said to me, I got on this roller coaster, I was so naive, and now I can't get off.
Yeah. She's kind of got on that train, hasn't she? And she's just getting sucked in by it.
What's the craziest thing that you've read about Carla?
The nose job and the NHS, right?
What's the most recent thing you've read about Carla?
It was my kids are not going to get a Christmas present because I need I want to redo my teeth or something like that, right?
She would have been paid for that story, so
course.
she got the teeth and the presents.
Yep, that's smart, right?
Do you think she's smart for doing it?
Of course.
Do you think Carla's addicted?
She does get a buzz from it as well. I just think from a young age, she's always wanted to, be that person.
From Giovanni's perspective, how would you feel if your wife sold headlines?
Ooh, tricky. It's a very tough one.
Happy birthday, dear Carla. Happy birthday to you. One person I've noticed keeping her distance from me and the camera is Carla's mother.
Go on, Mum, have this.
Mum, are you happy to talk? No. No, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine.
Who's next? Come on, Manuel, get your plate there.
Her mother was quite clear that she didn't want to contribute. She doesn't want to feel embarrassed. She just said, I worry about what other people will think. That's mad, isn't it? I mean, that's pretty huge when your mum's essentially embarrassed.
This is why I do what I do when I don't work in catering.
When you choose to be as radical as Carla, some people won't be fazed, other people will be horrified. And as a result, Carla's had to sacrifice family members.
Little sister kept me up all night kicking. I can say that now. Are you alright? Hello, you alright?
It's Monday morning and we're all starting the day slowly after yesterday's celebrations.
Oh my god, that is so good.
Jaden, you're so adorable. I know you don't care about the candles or the baby grows, but you're getting involved.
Well, I like the smell of it.
Right, have I uploaded all that I've got to do?
Carla's keen to get pictures from the party onto social media and find out if any of the papers might be interested in the story.
I'm still debating about this. Sophie from The Star is on holiday, or she's out of office.
Since being crowned Britain's most hated woman 2 years ago, Carla had needed new headlines to keep her in the public's interest. Tanisha was 14 when Carla started selling stories about her. The only thing Tanisha has read since lockdown is Instagram updates, and the only maths she's done is working out how many followers she's got. She's not interested in schoolwork, and I'm not going to push her. Did you say these things because you knew that they would take the story?
With this, I did say with Tanisha about the Instagram.
Is it your responsibility to enable her if she is struggling?
Oh yeah, I always
with
tell her
academia?
that. She just struggles when it comes to academic.
Online trolls battered my daughter at school. Mum Carla faced every parent's worst nightmare when her daughter Tanisha, 14, was preyed on by a gang of internet bullies. Outsiders will say, you're her mum. Mm-hmm. It's your job to protect her, not profit from her and expose her.
She was thinking that it was going to help other girls that are going through the same thing.
With that said, I suppose there's a distinct difference between talking about bullying and being, a bit of an activist, and selling a totally separate story saying my 14-year-old wants Botox. All kids have insecurities, but you'd hope that they would be able to have those insecurities in the safety of their own home.
I'm going to be honest, she was actually in with me on a lot of the stuff. She'd be like, oh, look, Mum, let's work together. She loved it. She loved being in the media.
But she's a child, and you're the parent.
I've made mistakes. I messed up. Do you know what I mean? I take full responsibility of messing up.
Are you saying from this point on, you will never sell a story about your kids to the press?
Nothing negative, like what's going to impact their mental health,
So there's a hesitance from you to sit here and say, I'm never, ever going to sell a story with regards to my children ever again.
Yeah, I can't say that because I'll be lying. And I'm not going to sit here and just lie. Like, I'm a little bit more clued up, And
that's where your critics will jump in and say, she can't prioritise her kids over the money. That's what they will say.
Sorry, my head's just gone.
I suppose you need to still be quite suggestive and quite controversial because that affects the traffic to your OnlyFans page.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I need that traffic.
Having seen how her mum manipulates the media for profit, Tanisha's been building up her own social media presence.
Hey everyone, it's Tanisha and I'm back with another video, and today I will be showing you guys my night routine, so I hope you all enjoy this video.
Over the last 2 years, she's been experimenting with content, making regular posts on YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat and Instagram.
Today I am going to be making cupcakes because everyone has been asking for a cooking video. I thought I was the chef of the house, but clearly not. I burnt the cakes. I looked around in my room and I've realised how messy my room looks. I kind of need to organise it. I have deodorant in here. What's deodorant doing with hair stuff?
So far, Tanisha hasn't built up enough of a following to make any money from her efforts. But as soon as she's old enough, she intends to set up a pay-per-view site and, like Mum, attract subscribers by selling tabloid stories.
please smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more videos like these.
In the meantime, Tanisha has taken a more conventional route to making some money. With the chance to speak with her away from the house, I want to find out just how serious Tanisha is about following in her mother's footsteps.
Oh, look at you.
Here are your 2 lattes.
You angel. I'm going to tip you. Your mum is really honest about, she sort of sells these stories and sometimes involves you in the headlines.
Yeah.
She said, I checked with Tanisha and she was sort of down with it. I think some people will say, but is she old enough at 14, 15, 16 to give genuine consent?
When my mum used to mention me, I was just all for it. But I don't regret it.
Outsiders might say the reason that you're entertaining this idea is because of your mum.
Yeah, I get what everyone means. I mean, like, my mum has kind of influenced me, but I wouldn't say in a bad way. Well, I wouldn't say in a bad way.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen the money and everything come through.
And how are you going to try and court the media? What approach do you think you'll take when you're an adult?
Obviously, I would like my mum to be like, she's like my manager.
To represent you?
Yeah.
Right.
Like sell my own stories.
I think you're such a lovely young woman. I would hate for people to see a distorted version of you. People do believe what they read. And if you're saying things to deliberately shock and anger people, that's going to shape their opinion of you.
But I feel like the point of this is to get everyone angry. Like, you have to get everyone's attention. If you want to be in the headlines, you have to have something. Because you can't be really innocent. I want to be out there, and have a big following on Instagram. Yeah, I don't want a 9 till 5. I don't really care what people think. I don't know, my mum's just kind of taught me not to care.
It's my final day staying with veteran glamour model Carla and her family, who in 3 months' time will have a new member.
You know what you're having, yeah?
Yeah, little girl.
There she is, half of the face, yeah?
Oh my God, that's so clear.
It's the first time, we got to look at her.
It almost makes me broody.
Do it.
Almost.
Thank you so much. Great.
To help maintain a foothold in the glamour world, Carla's had numerous body enhancements over the years.
I'm Carla, this is Tanisha.
Hi.
I'm very happy to meet you.
She's planning on having new breast implants, but feeding her new baby may get in the way.
After I've had this baby, I would like my old implants taken out.
What is the reason for the exchange?
They've been in for 14 years. One is a little bit harder on one side, but I've got no problems with them. They're just a bit old.
Are you planning to breastfeed?
Yeah, if I can.
It's generally good practice to allow approximately a year after giving birth, because your body goes through some changes. It's a high risk of infection.
Right, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Desperate to start her own career, Tanisha's also keen to make enhancements on her body as soon as she is old enough.
Tanisha, my daughter, I was wondering if you could advise her about hip fillers.
There are different procedures that we do, but we tend to discourage young patients like yourself from having procedures when they are 18 years old. Yes, there are some risks. So ideally, we would like you to be somewhat more mature before considering this treatment.
Yeah. And what is it? Is it just what do you put in?
It's called the Brazilian butt lift, or BBL. That has 2 parts: extensive liposuction. Unfortunately, there have been a number of fatalities. Yes, some patients have died. This procedure has been banned in the United Kingdom, so it's not possible to do this. The option that you have in the United Kingdom is to use fillers, but I see a lot of younger patients, and I always advise them that if they invest to do some exercises, they will get a much better result.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Angelica.
Bye.
All right, bye.
What do you make of that? Like fatalities, I didn't really realise that.
I did realise there's fatalities. I know it's like really risky.
It's kind of
Hell
put
no.
me off. Like, I don't think it's worth to, like, you know, risk this all. No.
She said you just got to go gym a couple of times a week.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna just wait, let my body develop, you know. I'm not gonna rush into things. Definitely scared me. Yeah.
It's a relief to know that Tanisha is at least willing to compromise with her drive for celebrity stardom. I'm curious how Gio fits into the puzzle and how smooth his transition was when he moved in with the family 2 years ago.
To be honest, I'm a very chill person. Hence, I'm with Carla, so I try to keep her calm because without somebody like me, she'll be even more mental.
So you level her out.
Yeah.
And what is it about Carla that you fell for?
I think it's just an energy. You know, we're so opposite, but somehow we just click. When we first moved in together, I thought to myself, I said, have I made a big mistake? And it took me a long time to get used to include myself in her way.
The chaos.
Yeah, it's chaos. And also with her children, they were used to living with no dad. Obviously, I'm the adult, they're the kids, and I'm trying to give them a good education, even though they're not my kids. So I'm just trying to guide them.
And it sounds like Carla is the other end of the scale.
Yes,
She's
that's it,
sort of
yeah.
very pally with her kids,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
she doesn't...
In a way, it's really good. Like, she has a really good relationship with Tanisha. They're not like mother and daughter, they're more like two friends. And sometimes she just tells her too much.
Carla is so outlandish and so sort of provocative. How do you deal with that? Because I get the impression that you're actually quite private and quite traditional.
This is why I don't deal with that side of her life, you know. And I just, to be honest, I block it.
I wonder if part of her enjoys the hysteria because it keeps her relevant.
So
Yes.
this is something deep. And I don't know whether it's because she has something to prove, you know, with her past.
She's lucky to have you on her team. She is, yeah.
I will support her till the end and, you know, see what happens.
Here she is.
Getting them out for the lads.
These are implants.
Yeah. Oh my God, Zoo magazine, do you remember that?
Carla, 23. Got something saucy to get off your chest.
In many ways, Carla is the product of an excessive era.
Mum by day, TV sex star by night.
Since her days working for the lad mags, Carla has crafted a career she at least has some control over.
And I was just thinking, just literally, like that.
I'm interested whether she agrees her continued need for attention is linked to something in the past.
Where do you think the sense of wanting to be desired and wanting to prove yourself sort of comes from?
I was always confident and loud, but I never felt like pretty, like at school. I never felt, you know, the pretty one. I went through some crap times. My ex with him was like always like a put down. Who would ever publish you? And then I would come back after a shoot and would tell me, oh, you look like a slut, spit on me, whatever, really degrade me. And I'd be like, okay, I'm giving up, you know, I'm giving up. Then I'm like, well, no, you got to go make money.
Jeez.
That was the most degrading thing for me because I used to feel like,
Yeah, it's
you know,
disgusting.
yeah,
behaviour
disgusting.
From anyone, yeah. And strangers are saying, oh, you're beautiful, you're amazing.
Yeah. I remember even getting smacked, covered up my face to go and do a shoot for Loaded magazine, yeah.
And do you think that's why you're still addicted to the attention? You can't give it up?
It's all I know now.
Yeah.
It's been so long with selling out to the papers and that, it'll always be something to do with sex appeal. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, I am getting older. You know, how long can I be doing this? And there is going to come a time where I'm going to have to change the dynamics
Yeah,
a
what
bit.
will you do?
God knows. Too late. I'm on this roller coaster. I keep saying it's too late to get off.
Is it inevitable that Tanisha is going to follow your footsteps?
I'm going to advise her to think carefully, because once you go down that slope, you have to be careful what you do, because it's going to come back and haunt you.
Yeah. Just a little bit. I'll have this pasta. Is there enough?
Yeah.
1, 2.
You can have some more if you want.
No, I'm fine.
It's my last meal with the family. I can see now that Carla has had a tough time finding her way through life. But you could argue she's the ideal guardian for a young teen determined to find fame.
So is Tanisha having surgery in 2 years?
No.
Or not?
Maybe my teeth though.
Your teeth are so white.
I'd be careful young, because teeth are the highest maintenance.
Don't get teeth done.
Teeth, they're expensive to maintain them, because it's not natural, is it? So whatever you do, you've got to keep up with. It's upkeep, isn't it?
Yeah.
The tagline was Britain's most hated woman. Do I think she is sort of rotting from the inside and this awful monster? Of course I don't.
And Giovanni, you seen the pictures of the baby?
Yes.
She's pouting. How much money she'll save on lip filler? No, but seriously, I think it's nice for a girl to have pouty lips.
Do I agree with some of what she does? Of course I don't. But I now understand why she plays the game.
I've really enjoyed my time here, actually. I really have.
If you were part of his family, what would you advise us to do?
Stop selling outlandish stories to the tabloids, because I actually think you're really thoughtful and eloquent and funny.
We are going to really miss you. We wouldn't let just anyone into our house.
Thanks, Giovanni.
Yeah.
I think it's undeniable that the controversial headlines have affected the children. She can't help herself. She said very clearly she loves the attention and she loves the money, and she's a pantomime villain. I don't think she's an awful person. I really love it when all my creams leak all over the suitcase. I'm off. She's going.
So boring.
Carla, listen, thank you for this weekend. Giovanni, take care.
It was lovely to meet you.
I'll keep my eyes peeled for the baby. Take care. I'll see you soon.
Take care, safe journey.
Thank you. See ya. Bye. The million-dollar question is whether or not Carla is going to sell a story about me. They'd take it, but I'd be gutted if she did.